Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 3 of my FIFA 15 Road to Glory career mode with Shrewsbury. Today, we have got the Capital One Cup round 1 game against Tranmere Rovers. We're playing away from home, so it isn't going to be an easy game. We started well, though, getting the victory in the previous episode to kick off the league season. I was very happy about that, but we just got to push on. I don't really know if we're going to have a good season or not. That was just the first game, but it was a good start. It was a good start to getting that 1-0 victory. But we'll move on now. You know these cup games are always so huge for me. I really want to do well with them, especially as a lower team. That's usually, when I want to do really well in them, because the money is so important you get from them. When you get the tournament bonuses for advancing to the next round. Of course, it's not in my mind that I'm going to win the Capital One Cup or FA Cup. They're probably out of our reach. We're not going to be beating a Premier League team. That's not going to be happening. But saying that opens the door for maybe a run in the J-Paint Trophy. I really actually want to try and win that this season. Looking at my squad, I'll be honest, it's really good, especially with the signing now, really to round off our squad with Lee Kyun-ho, who's up to a 70 overall. He's the best rated player I've ever had at this level in the first season. In this league, it's the best rated player I've had, and we've got a few, mid-60 kind of players. Like, you got Collins in there as well, and we've got a decent amount of players like Woods as well. He's not in the first team here. He's got a bit of a rest, he needs a bit of a rest, so he's in the reserves. And there's something I did want to say after before this boring half comes to an end. Nothing's really going to happen. It's the feedback from you guys. It's not really just the views and the likes of the series. It's more so the comments. That's what I've really grown to like on YouTube. Or, when I started, I noticed the feedback from the community and all of that. When I started YouTube, the comments is what really kept me doing YouTube more than anything. It wasn't views or likes, it was comments. It was feedback from other people, what they thought about it, and that's what I love. Especially, it seemed to come back with this series. You guys are talking about your experience. A lot of you guys apparently, just judging off people's comments, a lot of you have played with Shrewsbury this year or a previous year and telling me your stories, and that's what I love about Road to Glory kind of careers and lower league management in Football Manager. They're basically the same kind of thing, just with a different name. You get to hear about other people's stories, and that's what I love the most. And a couple of you may know that. Like, I've talked about it a few times, more so in my Football Manager videos, but I also used to go on forums, and I used to make stories about my career, like write them down and that kind of stuff, and show them in that kind of form, and just have general tips, leave my thoughts on it. And that's the same. That's what I want to get from YouTube, and now I'm getting that with this career mode. So that's why I made the decision. Like I said, with the new year, I said in the first episode that I really want to show that. I want to do these lower careers because it brings that with the community. And that's what I really enjoy more than anything. Instead of course, you're going to get those, stupid comments all the time, and people that are living in the past, talking about maybe something I did even 2 years ago. Like, I don't see the point in that, talking about stuff I did in FIFA 13. But I just want to move forward and leave those people in the past. So, I like how it's going so far anyway. But here, they gave away a free kick. It looked pretty bad. There was a bit, it was getting a bit rough there between the players, and the ref gives out a red card. On first look, when I was playing that, to me that was a real shock. I didn't expect that to be a red card, but on a second look, he takes him from behind. That's a real dangerous challenge. You could give him a bad injury, a really bad injury. So, that was a deserved red card, and we may need it because we haven't scored yet. So, last 20 minutes, it's going to give us a chance to advance. I didn't mean to rhyme that. That just came in my head. But either way, Grant with the free kick, whips it in on his left, Collins with the header, and unfortunately, he cannot finish. You're almost thinking he would have scored there with the build-up. But unfortunately not. But as I said, with the extra man now, last 20 minutes, you will be expecting us to get the victory, and I was expecting to score. So it's Janelli, the young talent, finds Lee Kyun-ho, and Lee, come on, mates. You got to be doing better than that. And I probably shouldn't have tried the spectacular, though. But he's actually got the acrobat speciality, so I wanted to try that with him. But obviously, I'm not going to be doing that again. Doesn't have the talent required. But here, Ashley Vincent strikes it. And you are going to see this a lot at this level. Not just my goalkeeper, the opponent's goalkeeper, every goalkeeper at this lower level, they're all crap. It makes me feel like I'm playing on a too easy level, which I'm not. World class is really hard. I got fired with Manchester United on hard. So, not on hard, sorry, on world class. So it was hard. And yeah, it makes it feel too easy when a goal like that happens, but it's just because the goalkeepers are crap. So it's really disappointing. Well, not disappointing, it's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling because I'm still playing on world class, which is really hard. Like, as I said, it took me until that late to score a goal during the game. We had a few other chances, but yeah, not too many. As you're seeing, there's not really too many highlights in this game. So we're looking to win 1-0, and with the extra man, I didn't really think I was going to concede. We could have even went on for another with Lee Kyun-ho here. Look at that. He's too fast, and it's another situation. Their goalkeeper, it doesn't even look like a goalkeeper. It looks like he's an outfield player trying to play in goals because he doesn't know what he's doing. You can't tell me he's a goalkeeper. He looks so out of place. He didn't even... Both goals, he didn't attempt to save it. On this occasion, he ran out a little bit, and he just stood there. And then he's like, nah, why am I here? Why am I here? He's just, yep, that's through the legs. Like, or maybe it wasn't through the legs. Or what? No, it wasn't. But still, he didn't look like he actually knew what he was doing there, to be honest. I'm not sure what you think of that. You may think I'm using sliders or not, but obviously I showed that I'm not in the first episode and the previous episode before I got into the game. So is it just the goalkeepers are crap at this level, or yeah, what do you think? Because yeah, other goalkeepers no doubt would have saved that if I was playing at a higher level. But either way, we're going to get the victory here. Yes, it's a good win. We advance. Exactly what I wanted in this game. Hopefully we'll get the money as well, but I don't think it shows yet. But look at that. They had no shots at all. So I was really happy with my defending here. I'm pretty good defensively, if I'm honest. Some people say I'm crap at defending for whatever reason, but here, they didn't even have any shots at all. So you got to credit that. And even with my last season with Liverpool, I can see on Legendary as well, that was a challenging season. But yeah, I conceded one of the least goals in the league. So I feel I'm happy with my defending personally. A lot of what I do on YouTube is for my personal goals. That's why maybe sometimes, as I said before, if I don't continue another season, I feel like maybe I've achieved what I can. So you can see here, Ricardo Nor, I think he's pronounced. Sorry if it's wrong, but yeah. With this one, my goal is to reach the Premier League and win Champions League. So that's going to be so hard, but it's going to be a great challenge. And if we can do it, it'll just be something my channel will be known for. You remember that series. That's what this one can be really special. That's why I want to be laying the foundations right now to keep as many people interested in it as possible, because I have the plans how this is going to go. We just have to perform the way. Like, I have the plan to get promoted, and then obviously promoted and promoted again to get to the Premier League. And then there's a whole new challenge. When you be promoted to the Premier League, that's when it gets hard. That's when it gets real hard, the games. That's probably why I'm not playing on Legendary, because when I get to that stage, it's going to be so difficult playing against big players and big teams and game in, game out. So you got to prepare for that. That's what you got to do with these seasons, because you wouldn't want to get promoted and yeah, you don't have like young players coming up or something. You need that in place. You need talents coming through. But first off, we need to focus on getting promoted in the first season and winning this game. But Lee Kyun-ho tries to win a header, but it falls to that man Woods, the young talent we have. The ginger, he finds the back of the net. This guy's going to be a superstar for us. He has the instinct to score goals as well. He's naturally a centre midfielder, but I've really noticed his instinct in front of goals. I suppose, again, that's poor keeping. Went through his legs that time, but he scores his first in the league, in Football League 2. It was a nice goal for him. But here we are pushing on again, Lee Kyun-ho. He really gets into it a lot, doesn't he? It's not just his pace. He gets on the ball a lot, creates chances. I suppose his pace does create those chances because he's quick, can move, all of that, make runs, all that good stuff. And Gale gets forward as well, attacking fullback. He's got a bit of pace, tries to get in the cross, then gets in the header, and it falls to him again, Ryan Woods. This is why I paid him a bit of extra money to accept the contract. He originally wanted $750. Well, in his contract, that's what it said. He didn't want that. He wanted to maybe consider his options. Then I moved his lifted up his contract, offered him a bit more money, 1K, and he shows why he deserves that here. It's going to be another victory. This is a really, really good start. This is exactly what I wanted. It has gone perfectly. It started perfectly right now. Like I said just a couple minutes ago, I've got it all written down. Well, I don't actually, like in my head, I have it planned how I want this to go. But yeah, you need wins for that to happen. You need the promotions. I have that in place. We just need to get it on the board. So it's gone perfectly so far. We won both our games in the league. We won our first game in the Capital One Cup. We are cruising so far, and I'm really enjoying it. And we have a raining game coming up. I don't play the best in rain, if I'm honest. It affects your game slightly, not completely, but slightly. You have to alter the way you play. But look at that. Ashley Vincent only has 1-star weak foot. And he's got like low defensive work rate and that, but he's got long shot taker trait and he's pacey. So yeah, he's an interesting player. Like, he'd be a good player at this level because of that. You got to play a certain way with him though. He can't skill, only 2-star skills. Make sure you hit on his best foot because 1-star weak foot is absolutely terrible. I'm surprised he'll be able to shoot with it. He'll completely stuff it up, but yeah, that's what I mean. You know, you get kind of those players at this level. They've got, I guess that's why they haven't made it to like maybe a Premier League level, because they lack in some ability, but they've still got a bit of skills about them. So just changing up the team for a bit here. Of course, Lee Kyun-ho and Collins still going to lead the line because they are superstars. Good mix of strength and pace, as I mentioned before in this series. And it is a penalty, and it's that guy I talked about, Ashley Vincent, using his pace to his advantage. He was too quick for their defender there, and that showed with him giving away the penalty, and that's the captain. The captain, you don't generally see captains giving away too many penalties. I know, yeah, obviously some have. I'm not saying they never have before, but yeah, they got to be a leader and not give away stupid decisions 5 minutes into the game. But yeah, you see Ashley Vincent, he showed he's a bit of a impact player. With that pace, dribbling ability, too quick for his opponent. And now Collins, he's going to step up. The bouldered man smashes it, and their goalkeeper is not going to save that. And it's another fantastic start, and on course to get another 3 points. I really want to get an early demanding lead at the top of the table, because the top 3 get automatic promotion, I'm pretty sure. And then there's the playoffs. So even if we don't finish first, if we still start really, really well, maybe we drop off mid-season or whatever, there's still a good chance for us to get an automatic promotion. So, excellent. First goal for James Collins in the league to get underway. Hopefully that can, kickstart his season. Maybe he might need a penalty goal. But don't forget, the season just started pretty much. So, there's no pressure on him if he hasn't scored in the first couple. He's got that goal now, so it's not going to worry him or the manager, me, obviously. But here we got to be careful. They are on the counter. We win the ball back there, kind of. We won the tackle, but it went straight to them. Now they get it back. They try the shot here. It's a good save. But again, it's one of those goals you're going to get in FIFA. I seem to get them quite regularly. It's where the goalkeeper saves it. It rebounds exactly to their player. And it's an easy, basically, tap-in. On that occasion, a header. An easy header to find the back of the net. So I was disappointed with conceding that goal. Like, I felt, I did the best I could there. Goalkeeper made the save. But again, on the break, Lee Kyun-ho, you know where this is going, into the back of the nets. And again, on the feedback, I've seen a lot of you guys saying you've signed him for maybe a championship team, maybe a League One team, and he's done well for you. He's scored goals for you at that level. So, of course, he's going to be scoring goals, and it's good for him. This is like the game where our strikers start to, they score their first goal of the season. Hopefully it'll kickstart them. And you'll see from Collins, it is kickstarting him. He just smashes it off his huge bonce there. He's an amazing header of the ball. Of course, his height and strength is going to help with that. But his accuracy is absolutely amazing off the head. You can see there. Perfect. No goalkeeper's going to save that. Just nicely into the corner. The leap, so he can get a bit of power as well, was nice. Look at that. See, it was going to go out, then it was just curving in. That's a perfect header. That's textbook. That is a textbook header from James Collins. So, yes, we did get that goal back to make it 3-1. Of course, we got that goal earlier, 2-1, but it's more so to assure the win, really, to get that 2-goal buffer. But even at 2-goal, like a 2-goal lead, it's not always enough. As you can see here, my defending is a bit shaky, even though I won the ball there. I won the ball and it went to them. And yeah, a lot of the goals are like that. I wish I could do more, but I don't. Like, I won the ball. Like, what could you expect me to do there? And obviously, he's celebrating like he won the game or something. But look, I slide tackle, I won the ball. A bit hard-pressed to concede that in my view, but I'll take it on the chin because it looks like we are going to get a victory unless they come up with something late. It's Fletcher. He can't find many spaces here. I'm really just sitting back now. I'm doing what you do to me, AI. I'm doing what you do to me. Park the bus so you can't score. Here we go. They have one chance though, but it is offside, unfortunately for them, and definitely fortunately for us, because I was absolutely shitting myself then. I thought I was going to concede. Like, it went really, really close, but even if it did go in, it wouldn't have counted because it was offside, and thank God. So, yeah, we do get another win here, but the games are still close, like 3-2. They are still conceded 2 goals, so world class is still hard enough for me. I still concede some goals here and there. Pretty even game, so it's a good level for me to be playing on. But hopefully you did enjoy this episode. 3 games, a lot of them, like 15 minutes is long for me to do for a commentary, so I'll get better of it gradually. But I think, yeah, 3 games is a good amount if you enjoy that. Good episode length as well. Drop your feedback, and don't forget to drop a like as well. Yeah, lets me know you want to see more of this series. Subscribe if you haven't yet, of course, and I'll see you guys next time.